Welcome to a TB Aquatics real-world review. TB Aquatics has provided products for this video. TB Aquatics has no editorial control over the video or the contents. The views presented in this video may or may not represent the views of TB Aquatics. The reviews of the products are 100% those of the video personality and were not influenced by TB Aquatics.
Hey, what's up YouTube? This is CJ from CJ's Aquarium's YouTube channel. And today we're going to take a quick look at the Kessil A80 Tuna Blue LED Aquarium light. Now, before we get going, I want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to TB Aquatics. They actually sent me this light and gave me the opportunity to try it out for you guys. So before we get going, I also want to mention this. This system is kind of a temporary setup. I'm in between systems. Moved up from a 45-gallon JBJ, and I'm stepping up to a bigger tank. So in the meantime, it's going to give me a great opportunity to try out these Kessil lights for you guys. So let's go ahead and get to it. Now, honestly, guys, really wasn't a lot to this unboxing. The Kessil light basically just comes with the light, the power supply, a single bracket, and some instructions on how to operate the light. So not really much to read there. Most of the work came with assembling the gooseneck. Really, it was just two plastic screws kind of hold the bracket in place. And then it had the gooseneck itself, which was threaded on both ends, one screwed right into the light and the other screwed into the bracket. So pretty straightforward install. Instructions are written right on the side of the gooseneck's box. Really nothing more to really explain here, so we're gonna move on. Now, I was really curious to see how this gooseneck mount was gonna work on this small tank. So I knew the lip of the aquarium was really thin and small. The good news is, this thing's fully adjustable. On the back, it keeps it in place, but the screws on the front is what allows this to fit on rimmed or rimless tanks. So I really don't see this being an issue mounting on any nano system. That's definitely some good news. Now, when it comes to the gooseneck itself, it is pretty flexible. Most of the part that bends is towards the middle of it, of course, and on the ends is not really made to be bent. The only thing I did not like is if you bend it a certain way, you are actually unscrewing the threads from the bracket and from the light, so you got to be careful with that. But for the most part, definitely allows you to adjust this light to reach up as high as maybe 10 inches or so and out as far as maybe 6 or 7 inches. So definitely gives you a lot of room to work with. Now, controlling these lights, really easy, to be honest. The first knob I'm showing you is going to be the intensity. As you can tell, these lights were about halfway up when I started this video, and that's full strength. Then I'll turn it all the way down to basically where they turn off. So that's really easy, as easy as it gets. And when it comes to the actual color, you can adjust them from being full actinic all the way to being just white or the full spectrum lighting. I kind of leave it towards the middle because that's what I like to see, but definitely gives you options to play with, that's for sure. Now, out of the box, these lights really don't have any controller with them. You can add it for an additional cost. But for me, a straight basic analog timer on a power cord is going to get the job done. Now, one thing I found out pretty quickly was it doesn't matter what size Kessil you have, they all have excellent shimmer. Of course, all you need is just a little surface agitation, and the lights do the rest. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of corals in this system, but from these mushrooms and the few corals I do have, they definitely look great underneath the shimmer, and they're responding great as well. So the anemones are definitely a great indicator of the strength of a light. And right away, this thing opened fully, colors look great, and the shimmer looks even better. So, thumbs up for the Kessil's power. It's a small unit, but it definitely gets the job done. So how much tank could this light really cover? Well, at first glance, I would say it's definitely covering this 5.5-gallon system with some overhang. So I would maybe push it, maybe 10-gallon system maximum. Maybe somewhere between 15 inches would probably be the biggest tank I would try this light on. But as you can tell, it definitely lights the whole system, doesn't have a lot of bleed over, and definitely seems like it's perfect for a nano system. But I definitely wouldn't go bigger than a nano tank. So guys, that's pretty much gonna cover, my first impressions on this Kessil light. As I said before, this was my first time actually seeing one and using one myself. So, the shimmer is as advertised, definitely adds a lot to any nano tank. I mean, it made this little crap setup actually look halfway decent, and kind of motivated me to do something with it. But, you know, as far as people that are out there wondering, hey, should I spend the money? Let your pocket be your guide. You know, the bigger Kessils, the AP 700s are like $800 or $900. Hey, I understand not getting that, but this is a little over $100 for a nano system. If you really want to, you know, be able to grow a lot of different corals and have a nice looking light, say go for it. But I would recommend, if you do get this light, make sure you get the gooseneck with it. It does not come included as additional. Otherwise, you'll have to use the mounting option that comes with this light, which will let you take it to the wall or, you know, your canopy, but it's probably not the best way to do it. So other than that, guys, I think I'm gonna cut it here. If you guys want to follow the progression of this light and, you know, me documenting it, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, hey, you guys like, comment, subscribe. You guys do what y'all do. Y'all be easy. Happy reefing.
Wait. Others. 3. Hey. I got a feeling that you might be.